Hello everyone, this is Wealth Accumulation Channel. The aesthetician Zhu Guangqin once took ancient pine as an example. Made such a statement. What the wood merchant sees is his commercial value as timber. The botanist thinks of his subjects and attributes. What the painter feels is its form and structure. Same item. Different people have different starting points. Completely different conclusions. That is to say, subjective elements may be incorporated into objective things. Everyone's choice is based on current cognition. As the saying goes, your level of cognition is the upper limit of your life. A person's cognition guides his behavior, and then decided the direction of his life. People pay for cognition all their lives. In daily life, we often meet people like this. Think I know a lot. Right idea. Always questioning other people's point of view. Get used to step by step. Refuse to accept new things and never change. When things don't go your way, you accept your fate. Blame external causes. Not being bound by one's own cognition. Can't see higher dimensional worlds. Can't escape the prison of thinking. The writer Mr. Wang told a personal experience. It's embarrassing. Then, he and a very good high school classmate, Hui, carry a dream. Together from a small mountain village to the provincial capital to study in university. Wang went to Shenzhen and Beijing after graduating from university. Hui entered a unit in his hometown. They meet less and less. Until one time Hui came to him. Said that he wanted to develop in the provincial capital. Although Wang didn't make a name for himself back then. But in the end, I went all over the world and opened my eyes. He enthusiastically shared his experience with Hui. Also highly recommend him. The new media industry was still in its infancy. But Hui went around on the recruitment website. In the end, I still do my old job. In the old. After staying at home for a few years, he seems to have missed an era. Now the two teenagers who set out at the same frequency. A self-media person who became popular. An amateur who became unknown. Two people go farther and farther. It has become a lifeline that can no longer be gathered. There is a saying. Sometimes it's not timing and luck that hold you back, but your cognitive abilities. One's cognition determines his career mentality and energy. People with lower cognition have more blind spots. The short-sighted, the more negative the attitude. They can't see the essence of the matter and can't seize the moment. Good luck must be rejected for thousands of miles. Harvard professor Sunstein once proposed a concept. Information mitigation. This means that areas of information that people care about will habitually be guided by one's own thoughts. When you accept a single point of view for a long time, wrap yourself tighter and tighter like a cocoon. More and more closed. Out of cognitive logic. Bi Huan lives in the world he built. Life is like wearing chains. It's hard to move even if the ground is a prison. Who finally paid for all the frustration and suffering? All myself. Do not change cognition. All efforts are in vain. We spend our lives playing the cognitive game. Cognitive level is too low. All efforts are in vain. Read a short story. Ma got a job pulling carts. Earn a lot of money every day. The dog was jealous and joined the team pulling the cart. But the strength of the dog is too small, although it is very desperate. I can't pull much goods in one day. Dead tired. One day the dog went to visit his cousin. I saw my cousin living in a luxurious villa. There are 2 servants serving him. I learned that my cousin has been helping a rich family to take care of the nursing home. Made a lot of contributions. The master gave him a lot of rewards. Only then did the dog suddenly realize that he can guard the house. But I'm doing my own work. Busy work leaves a whole body of problems. Life is not guaranteed. A lot of us don't. Looks hard on the surface. In fact, it's just doing simple repetitive work. We must know that lack of cognition is like polar opposites. The harder you work, the farther you are from your goal. No matter how hard you try, you can't see the results. Buffett mentioned the company's financial affairs. He works 9 to 5 with an ordinary monthly salary. After getting off work at 7 o'clock, I have to drive a special car for 3 hours. Earn some money to supplement the family. On weekends he works hourly outside. Busy from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Tired of getting off work until late at night. I have to get up early to go to work the next day. So much work. Can't even take a day off for a month. Buffett advises him to improve work efficiency and quality. To increase income. Because once the physical strength and energy are no longer able to support, this state is unsustainable. The finance guy looks helpless. After all, I can't see the deeper problem. It's easier to work hard than improve yourself. Inamori Kazuo said something very heartbreaking. Do you know why you are so tired? Because you've been driving with your head down, forgetting to look up at the sky. Causing you not to see the right direction. Just blindly moving forward without gaining anything. What really hinders our progress? Never knowledge and ability. Cognitive difficulties. What really makes us poor? It's never been an economic crisis. But mental laziness. Falling into the trap of low-level diligence. But wasting life. Gradually lose the ability to think. Creativity and survival initiative. High-strength cognitive derivation can usher in a turning point. Dismantling the strong in thinking said in the book. We have a lot of inefficient minds. Distorted cognition caused by wrong mental model. Only by breaking those thought patterns. To become a better self. Rather than being bound by cognition, use cognition to break through. Some time ago. There is a video of a takeaway boy in Lebanon. Aroused heated discussions among netizens. At 2 o'clock in the morning, my brother is still outside delivering food. He said. Men should create a comfortable environment for their families. He has to work hard, earn money and buy a house. Many netizens praised him. But there are also netizens spraying his low cognition. It is impossible to make a fortune with low-level manual labor. Efforts should be made to raise awareness. Then let netizens say in Chinese that his short video account has more than 600,000 fans. Take the goods by opening the window. Income from light cargo. It may kill most white-collar workers in seconds. Learn to edit live video and understand the product thoroughly. It didn't happen overnight. It turns out that he has been constantly improving his knowledge. Invest in yourself to change the survival mode. Sometimes you get stuck on one thing and get nowhere. Then it's time to raise awareness. You can start from the following aspects to improve inwardly. Read classic books to expand the breadth of knowledge. When all knowledge points are fused and linked, form a complete knowledge system. You have a high degree of cognitive ability. Watching a documentary is equivalent to traveling thousands of miles to have a dialogue with the world. Broaden horizons and increase knowledge reserves. 2. Outward compatibility. Not all fish live in the same ocean. Don't easily reject or question different voices. But with an open mind. To understand perspectives from different cognitive dimensions. Dare to touch different circles. See clearly the trend of the times. Learn from the experience of others to increase your own information. 3. Practice review. Cognition belongs to theory, ability comes from practice. Only through experience can we truly understand. The unity of knowing and doing can get twice the result with half the effort. Observing the phenomenon of things, reflecting on past experiences. Refining the essence to guide forward. Cultivate the habit of self-examination and summary to correct misunderstandings in time. A famous writer said that cognitive ability determines doing the right thing. It's 100 times more important than doing it right. Face up to your ignorance. Eliminate inherent bias to discover the truth. Internal promotion and external compatibility. Jump out of cognitive limitations. Everyone's future will have infinite possibilities. Yu Qianzhong wrote that choice determines destiny. Cognition determines choice. It only makes sense to try to climb if the ladder is on the right wall. Reminds me of a story from Rich Dad Poor Dad. The village chief commissioned 2 young men to provide water to the village. The first young man immediately bought 2 large barrels. Traveled to lakes and villages 10 miles away every day. While another young man made careful plans. Find investment. And hired professional construction workers. Constructed a water supply pipeline system. Instantly the first young man is completely unemployed. The second man went on to prosper. Many times planning a route is more important than running hard. Only by breaking through the boundaries of thinking can we understand the laws of nature. Find the shortcut to Kangzhuang Avenue. This is Wealth Accumulation Channel. See you next time.